Hello everyone, Tiffany Manger here, and this time I'm going to show you how to make charms for jewelry and whatnot for your projects, or if you want to make jewelry. So I'm going to show you how to take a regular stamp. I took this guy here and I turned him into this. So as you can see, I made these really cute little reindeer earrings out of this stamp set. And you can also do wine charms. This is actually the project that somebody gave me where I learned how to do this years ago when I first started and thought it was the coolest thing. So if you don't know what wine glass charms are, you put them on your glasses, so then that way when you're doing entertainment, you know which glass is whose. So we're going to put that away. First off, before we start, one of the things you do to make jewelry or charms is Stampin' Up! Sells different embellishments sometimes where you can turn them into jewelry. Like this is the Falling in Love embellishments. This is a sneak peek to the new Occasions catalog that comes out January 3rd, available to order. And as you can see, these are these really pretty little ivory and rhinestone pieces. I love how they're sparkling in the light here. So you could just take a regular old little jump ring and hook that into an earring, make a set of earrings. You could take them and make them into a bracelet or a necklace, but very easy as that. So you get, how many in here does it say? 12 of them. So you could take buy a whole pack here and make a whole matching earring, necklace, and bracelet set. So the first thing we're going to need is, if anybody remembers Shrinky Dinks, this is basically what we're doing. We're doing Shrinky Dinks, if you remember playing with them as a kid. This is just called shrink film. I got this at a craft store, my local craft store. It's usually kind of close to the jewelry making or kids ideas. And if you can't find it at your local craft store, just look for it online. And it comes, there's some that come in clear and there's some that come in matte, which it dries. When it shrinks up, it turns white, whatever you didn't color in. So we're going to take a piece here. As you can see, I stamped the bells. We're going to use the seasonal bells set. And when you go to stamp on this, I'm going to give you a heads up. You can't use our regular classic stamping pads because they are water-based. They're going to wipe right off. Same thing with the Momentum ink here. The Momentum here, this is good for like alcohol-based coloring, but it doesn't dry very well on plastic like this. You might be able to take a heat gun to dry it, but since you're using shrink film, you're not going to be able to take a heat gun to dry it unless you color it and everything. So your best bet is StazOn. And StazOn is made for all kinds of surfaces like glass, plastic, metal, and different coated paper and fabric and everything. It has it right on the back there. And so this is going to be your best bet. And it has a cool like almond extract smell, I think, to it. And this is really inky because I just inked him up. So I'm going to ink up my bell here. And I already started to save some time. You're going to go straight down, come up. Let's ink them up again because I'll probably make a couple of sets of these to use. Alright, so then what we're going to do, so we don't affect the ink, sometimes our coloring will suck up the markers and stuff. So while this is dry, I'm going to let this dry for a moment, the ink, because it's really inky. We'll flip it over and color on the back. As you can see here on these guys here, it was stamped on this side and colored on the other side. I tried to do that with these, and as you can see, they kind of got a little mushy and dark. So, another thing, you cannot use our regular Stampin' markers on this. I'll show you why. Like, these are our regular Stampin' markers, and again, water-based, it will wipe right off, see? So you're going to have to use another form of coloring, which we're just going to use. Let me flip this over. Alrighty. We're just going to use plain old Sharpies here. This is what I've got, and I've got the fine tip ones to color. And as you can see, I was trying to go for gold bell yellows, like the closest I've got to gold right now. It's okay. This is kind of just for show. And I'm just going to color this in like I already started, and my coloring skills are terrible today. One, I'm trying to be quick, so it looks very sloppy. It might not be able to notice once it shrinks up, but okay, let me try to color this in fit, and I'm hitting my other color. Shoot. I'm pulling it in, so I'm going to have a little bit of an orange tint there. Alright. So then let's try to color this quickly. I have tried to use the Wink of Stella. The gold Wink of Stella would be awesome to use for this project. But it doesn't dry very well on this plastic. It kind of beads up a little bit. You kind of got to do a couple of layers. And it's kind of tacky for a while, so you have to make sure you don't mess with it for a good while. Okay, so there we colored our bells in, and then we're just gonna take our matching bell punch here, and right now you have to check out some of our year-end clearance sale, because there are some things in the catalog that are retiring, not coming back, and they are on sale. So you might want to get them today or miss out. So we're just going to match this up here. With it being clear is a little difficult. Alright. Now this is a very important step to do before you go and shrink it down. If you're using this for jewelry, you're going to punch the hole before you shrink them. I can't emphasize that enough. Before you shrink them. Because if you shrink them, it's too late to punch out your holes. So we're just going to line this up here. And I've got pieces of shrink wrap in my from when I was doing crafting or vendor events earlier. Okay, guy, work with me. Work with me here. Alright. There's that one. And let me try to get this piece out. There we go. Excuse me. This darn weather has just got my sinuses nuts. So I'm probably still sounding a little stuffed up. And, of course, my hole puncher is being a pain today. So, of course, it's going to be a pain because I'm filming here. Did it come out? Yes, he did. Okay. Try this one again. And I don't have the Stampin' Up hole punch. We do have them, though. Alright, let me try to clear this guy here. Okay. Take a little knife or something here to... Alright, good enough. We got our holes. Okay. Now, normally you can stick these in the oven, follow the instructions on the sheet and whatnot. I'm going to show you the magic here. This is our silicone pad. This is great for using for hot glue projects and when you're doing other things with adhesive, like putting adhesive on fine tip things. It works great. It's like a little rubber mat here that is awesome for when you've got doing a lot of gluing or sticking things. And I'm going to use this here because we're just going to take the heat gun to these. So, and let me heat my heat gun up here. It's going to be kind of noisy. My dog's in the room. She just perked up right now. Their sound. Okay. It's getting a little hot. I would highly recommend doing this in the oven, but I just wanted to show you how this works in case you've never seen a shrinky dink before. And I'm going to hold this because these do get very hot. And I'm just holding my heat gun over this. And as you can see, it's going to shrink up like so. Here we go. When he starts laying a little flat. Whoops. There we go. He's done there. And we'll do this one. Here he goes. Whoop. This is why I said this is a fun project for kids. Okay, now if I can just get him to lay down flat, I want him to stay on my pad here. Come on, buddy. This is why I said it's better to do these in the oven. See if I can get him to lay flat here. There we go. See, he's shrinking up a little bit more. And now he's starting to lay flat. Let's do this guy here. There we go. Whoops. They don't want to stay on the mat here. Come here, buddy. I know you're not done. Alright, now I see them laying a little better. Alright. There we go. There we go. See how easy that was? Look how much they shrank. Let me put my heat gun somewhere where it's not going to catch anything on fire. But yes, they are a little warm and they are a little tacky, so I'd let them cool. I'm actually grabbing them a lot sooner because they're hot. This guy up here, let's see if I can get him to pick up. And your silicone mat is pretty darn hot right now, so be careful with it. Let me move him out of the way. Alright, so now, this is why I said, see how much the hole shrank? There you go. So, now we're going to turn these guys into earrings. For something like this here, you probably don't need a jump ring. You could put a jump ring, make little kinds of decor beads and whatnot. I'm just going to be quick with these and just put these on simple earring hooks. Because the way that they're sitting with, I just spilled all of them. With the way that this is going to sit and this is going to go into the hole right there, you're not going to need a jump ring. If you put a jump ring in, it's going to sit like straight like that. So I'm just going to take my little tweezers here. Not my little tweezers, I have a little tiny set of pliers and whatnot. I just gave them an open there. And make sure you're going both the same way, the colored side. I'm doing the colored side on the back. And you're just going to feed it through the hole. And then just give it a shut. These are my round ones. Let me use my flat ones here because this will probably shut better. Alright, come on. And the little bead is in the way. There we go. Okay, let me do the other one here. Get this out of the way. And I will just open this up a little bit to get them in there. Alright, and that is my colored side. That is my clear side. Okay. And I'm just going to shut them back here. Oh, that one worked so much easier and faster. There you go. And you now have bell earrings. Aren't they cute? Wouldn't that be cool? Give these to somebody and say, yeah, I stamped them from here. How did you do that? Isn't that cool? And they make great little quick Christmas gifts. I'm actually giving a set to the reindeer set to my grandmother for Christmas. She told me, do not buy me anything she said, do not get me anything for Christmas. Well, my mother came up with this idea, actually. She says, well, make her those earrings. She goes, so if she says anything about getting her anything, say, I can tell her I didn't get anything for her for Christmas. I made something for her. And it's very cost efficient. I mean, as you can see, like, this will last a good while. It comes with a couple of sheets. So, these are awesome to make. If you're going to make a whole bunch of gifts and everything, this is great. So there you go. Let me find my other little ones here. I don't know where my reindeer guys are at right at the moment. So if you like what you've seen, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I try to do a new video every week. If you have any questions, you can put them down in the link below, or you can check out my Facebook page, Tiffany Manger Stampin' Up Demonstrator. Or if you're interested in ordering any Stampin' Up products or learning more about Stampin' Up, check out my website, www.tiffanymanger.stampinup.net. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you come back again and have a nice day.